They're just too sloppy. They're too loose. They just sort of puddle down. You can see hers got structure. Of course it does, because she wants it to be a great experience, but it's got that hobo curve, which we all love. This is going to be coming up. It's brand new. It's on 5 flex pays, which is great. I'm holding the red berry. This one's going to be your blue tooled. Then this is the original map. This is the first bag I ever bought. Had this printed design on it. I still have it and love it. And then finally, I love her florals because they're year-round florals. This doesn't scream only spring and summer. Because of those vintage tones, you can wear it year-round. Now, just if you're channel surfing, I want to show you this. Look at the price on this. It's $199.79. Fantastic. It is worth it. That just, I think, shows you how exceptional the value is on our today's special, which is coming in at $129, which again, we'll get to here in just a couple of moments. All right, so let me set the stage for you. You guys, hang with me. We're doing an event. We've never done this before. It's 49 hours total. It spans 4 networks, and we're actually gonna go live to all 4 networks right now. So it's HSN, HSN2, our sister networks QVC, and QVC2. And all of us are live for 49 hours straight. Now, what makes this even extra special is we have 5 flex pays for the next 2 days, which is really awesome all weekend. We have free shipping all weekend. We love it when we do free shipping. It doesn't happen often, and it's all designed so you can have this amazing shopping experience. It doesn't stop there though. What is also really neat is we're gonna have celebrities and personalities and some of our favorite people popping in and out. We've got so many cool things in store that will absolutely surprise you for the today and tomorrow. So you definitely want to keep checking in and checking out and checking around to see what's going on. We promise it's going to be a fun event. And it, of course, started tonight an hour ago. So 48 more live hours to go. And I'm so glad you're a part of it with me. All right, what are we doing next, guys? Oh, good, let's do it. I gave you guys a peek at it. Let's get into it. We have now sold over 1,500 in just last hour alone. What's it all about and why is it so exciting? Patricia Nash, her final and last today's special of the year. So let's take another look at it. Well, you know, we really had to go all out to pick the lead product that's gonna start off this huge 49-hour live event. And we decided that it had to be Patricia Nash because her handbags are exquisite and they're such an awesome experience and they're so personal to all of us. So this is the one we picked to launch our big weekend event here at HSN. And handbags are important. They hold everything that we love near and dear. It's got our wallet and our coupons and our money and our charge cards. And if, you know, I always say, if I were to lose like a sock, I'd be over it. Like, okay, whatever, I like the sock, but I'm not so upset about it. If I lost my handbag, or if you ever left your handbag somewhere, you freak out and you run back for it. Why? Because number one, you love handbags, right? But number two, it's got all the good stuff inside it. And this is a beautiful expression of you. For me, I think handbags are very much an extension of our personality. And what Patricia does is I believe she has living, working art that we get to carry and love for years to come because the quality is absolutely exceptional. Lots of details to share with you. First, I'll do colors. All right, starting on this end. This is called the Smoked Tulle, and we'll get into all the details. This is all handcrafted. You have to have the best leathers in the world to be able to do tooling that is this enriched. Very expensive leathers to be able to pull this off and to get that kind of detail and that kind of depth. That's called Smoked Tulle. The next one's called Blue Tulle, so it's that beautiful, deep, rich blue color. The one right after that, this one is going to be our British Tan. That is the ultimate, and it is a classic. Now, this one's got a very special story. Not only is it the most popular tonight, but it is a brand new map. Her iconic signature map has been collected for years and years now, and this is the first time that she's done a brand new map, and it's got a really awesome story behind it. So we'll get to that a little bit later. She's gonna share it with you. If you want the map, though, of the vast majority we have sold, this is the most popular, and here's a quick update. in only one airing, we're already a third of our quantity gone for the entire day. So please don't miss out on the map if that's the one you're gonna choose. After that's Oxblood. Oxblood, when I read reviews on Oxblood, so many women say, oh my goodness, I love it because it matches every single thing in my wardrobe. And it is, again, super classic color. And then here on the very end, this one is called our soft green tooled. Now, quick little note, we have the matching wallets, and these are not it. So if we can get the real matching wallets, that would be fantastic. Nope, these aren't it. We do have the matching wallets. They go right back to it, and the wallets are fabulous. I think they're $65, and again, free shipping and 5 flex pays on all of those. So Patricia, I kind of want to wind back to midnight, and I really want you to take us through the story of these beautiful bags, if you will.
Thank you. Well, we got to start with the map, right? Because everybody's been waiting for it. I first did a signature map. Like you said, it's become very iconic. The map, a vintage map of Italy. It was over 160 years old. Everybody loves the story about it when I found it in a periodical shop. And from that point forward, everyone was asking for a vintage European map. Why can you find an old map? And I've been looking and looking and looking, but I really haven't found anything. And someone came to me from Europe and said, I got to show you this map. And here is this map that was from the 1700s, from a map engraver, anonymous, no one knows who he is, that had carved out, engraved this map. And so when we got it, we added all of this color to it. We embellished it with the greens and this blue, and then this beautiful background that was the color of the original map that made it even more earthy. What I love about it, though, is we didn't manipulate any of the words. We just made sure we really registered it well. So you see the Poland and the Norway and the Gulf of Finland. Yes, I mean, there's just so many Britain. You just see, and you see how some of them were spelled back then, or how some areas you go, what is that? You know, because the name has changed, the White Sea. So it's just a plethora of history and curiosity and conversation. There's just so much here to talk about with friends or family or your girlfriends. I mean, memories of our past, or memories, or maybe dreams of what we want to go see. But it's absolutely beautiful, neutral. You can wear this 12 months out of the year. It's such a conversation piece. And the quality of the print on this leather, I've just never seen it done this well. I see a lot of you people do like maps in Europe on faux leather, you know, like a plastic kind of thing. But this is the real thing. This is top grain leather. We've taken this authentic map, printed it onto there, put a finish on top of it. It's not going to come off. It's going to look like this forever. And like you said, let it rain on it. It'll just dry out. Yeah. So, and then it's trimmed. It's trimmed with this beautiful veg tan leather trim. So it's got the tan, and then all the lacing and the detail of the other tooled bags, I incorporated it on this map. Yes. And I love the brush brass hardware on that too. That matches it. So here you go, Suzanne. You see all the hand cutting, and when you hand cut it, and then we stamp it with that machine that just has a lever on it with your hand. Then we have to burn those edges because those edges are a little frayed. And you see how we do that, just like they did. Look at that staining. That's exactly what they did on these bags that you see in front of us. And then all this hand lacing that they do with an upholstery needle. They literally lace this through all the way around the bottom of the bag, up the side, and on the back. So, I mean, we didn't have to do that. Some people won't do that. But this I did just as if you made this bag 100 years ago, 50 years ago. You know, maybe your grandfather made handbags out of leather that you remember it. So it's just bringing that hand craftsmanship back, but for today's woman. So you've got the crossbody strap, you've got the back pocket, you know, you got all the functionality of what you need, but you've got that vintage-inspired, handcrafted bag that's just hard to find these days.
Well, no, and you know what I love that you do, Patricia, is she continues to and she's one of the very few that continues this amazing tradition. That's why you don't see bags like this anywhere. You're like, maybe for you, you've never seen this bag before. You're like, where was this? It's because nobody out there, even some of the most expensive handbag coutures, you know, shops that you go into, they don't have this kind of hand craftsmanship in their bags. She's literally preserving, thank goodness, a what could be lost tradition in making superior fine quality bags. And why is that relevant to you? Because you know what? I know it's not a $29 pair of earrings, okay? But what do you get for 29 bucks right now? Nothing much. What you want to get is something that's going to last for a very long time. Something that every time you wear it, even as it ages, it just gets better like you do, like a fine wine. As you carry it, it just becomes more and more of an extension of your personality. That's to me what handbags are all about. Yes, are they functional? And they should be. And she always considers function, and I'll show you the interior in just a second. But we also want the richness of a great handbag. And guys, you can certainly find Patricia Nash handbags in some of the most beautiful boutiques in the world. You will not find her bag for $129.99. This on HSN is $179. And tomorrow, it'll be that price, even if I have maybe a couple green ones left. It will go up to $179. That's not just $5 or $10, that's a substantial increase in price. Right now, you're getting her final today special of the year. You're getting the lowest price we've ever done on a bag of this size, and you're getting all of that craftsmanship that you don't find out there. Yeah, there's a lot of $49 bags out there, but they're plastic, they're faux leathers, they've got a lot of cardboard in them, and they fall apart the minute anything of snow or rain or sleet touches them. That'll never happen with Patricia's bags, and she's passionate about making sure that you're gonna be tickled when you get it at home. That's why she's sold thousands of bags just here at HSN. Now, I do want to give you a little inside look too, because Patricia, oh, and I'll do sizes. Sorry, I didn't give you the dimensions on it. It's the perfect dimensions, not too huge, and yet it's not too small to make you mad. 9.5 long, 4.25 wide, 9 inches high. The strap can go from 21 to 24 inches. And now we're going to take a little tour. So when you go to design a new bag, and I know this is actually based on a favorite that's sold out, and you've improved it, how do you think about organization when you go after the design interior?
Well, in the interior, we also always have to have a zip pocket, right? You have to have that little secret place that maybe you're going to put something you don't want to see every time you open up, or you just want to know where maybe it's your checkbook sleeve, maybe it's some important papers, maybe, you know, it's your to-do list. So you have that zip pocket on the back, and then on the front, you've got those 2 elastic pockets that I always found so convenient. Maybe it's some of my hair product, or maybe it's some cosmetics, or
sunglasses.
Maybe, you know, sunglasses. I love it. The material doesn't scratch anything, so it's great for eyeglasses. But then you see it's got to fit enough. The mouth of the bag has to be big enough to get these essentials out of there, right? So you've got, and I love that you can see everything in it. So you can see the bottom of the bag, and you know what you want. And then the back, it's got to have a nice slip pocket. I mean, I've got a huge phone right here with my case on it, and look at that, it fits in there. So I don't care how big your phone is, because I've got one of these big muckety mucks. It'll fit in there.
Right.
It swallows it. So that's really important to me, because I could put my big phone in here, but I could still put my car keys in here or whatever else. And then the bag has to open and close easily and securely. And it does with this latch. It's just very, very secure. It's fun. It's easy to use with one hand. And then you can adjust this crossbody strap to whatever size you want. And if you're a little taller or you're a little shorter than the width of it, punch another hole in it. This is just like a belt. So it's leather, it's on both sides, so it's not going to hurt it whatsoever. So you've got a lot of flexibility in the length of this, even if you wanted to make it just a bit longer or a bit shorter. So that's really nice to have as well. And, you know, women are really wearing their bags close to them now. Even when they hang it as a crossbody, they're having it like right in their torso area. I see it more and more. I saw some celebrities in some great fashion magazines just this morning, how they're wearing them really tight to their body. And it makes sense. You kind of want it right there, right? You want to feel it, see it, know it's okay, and that it's secure.
Now, Winnetka has that beautiful soft green, and notice the hardware is a brushed gold. In the map, my hardware is a brushed gold as well. And you'll find every little detail, everything down from the rings that she uses. All this is custom made just for her bag. She has them exclusively made for her bag. She doesn't buy off the shelf kind of stuff, and she would never do that. If we go over here, you're gonna see, for example, on the Oxblood, that is actually gonna be almost a burnished silver.
Nickel.
So you see like a brushed nickel. It's a little bit darker on that one. The gold is here. When we're talking about the English design, which is what we're calling the British tan, that's going to be gold. When you go over to the blue tooled, that's going to be more of the brushed nickel, as well as the gray. The smoke color is also brushed nickel. So it's so... Here's what you have to understand. It's so much easier for her to go, okay, I'm gonna buy several of just brushed nickel and put it on everything, okay? That's a lot less expensive. No, Patricia won't do that. If it needs to be a gold tone, she wants it to be a gold tone, because you know what? That's a sign of great quality. That's what you're getting here. Impeccable quality. And you know what? When you invest in a high-end bag like this, there's nothing better to carry. There really isn't. Because whether you're going on vacation, staycation, you're going to the grocery, or lucky enough, maybe you're gonna go across the country, or maybe you're finally gonna go around the world. I don't know what it is. You want a great bag to carry with you, and you want it to go easily into your lifestyle. You know, you don't want it to be an effort, and this is effortless, but you are carrying exquisite quality. And that's how I want to spend my money. I certainly go out and buy a whole bunch of bags at $35, but they're going to be bad bags. They won't look expensive. They certainly won't last, and they won't feel expensive, and everyone knows it. Or you go for a Patricia Nash bag, but because it's our today's special, you're getting that exceptional savings. Now, what's super important to understand, though, the deal is good for one day and one day only. Now, the problem with this day is, and I love doing midnight, is right now I have all the choices in front of me. I've got every single one. What'll happen is, as the day continues, and again, we're live for now 48 more hours, the map is gonna sell out first. So you might go out, you might do errands tomorrow, you might be visiting with friends, you might be watching football all day, whatever it might be. You'll come back and say, oh, you know what, I really wanted that cute little bag. Oh, I gotta make sure and get the map, and it'll be sold out. So if you do want the map, I would highly recommend ordering it right now before you go to sleep, because unfortunately, this will be the first one to go today, because again, it's brand new map design from Patricia, and it's fabulous. Also, what I love about these bags, Patricia, they are truly 4 seasons. And I really appreciate you doing that, because if we're gonna buy a premium, high quality bag, daggone it, I wanna be able to carry it all year.
That's what's nice about a top grain, full grain leather bag. Leather bags you can carry all year round. You don't have to worry about if it's a canvas or, you know, or if it's a PU bag, you know, just a nylon bag. This is just a beautiful classic shape, but with a contemporary flair to it. So if you like classics, or you know someone that just likes something that's more retro or boho, that, you know, this is one of those bags, Suzanne, that you could be the granddaughter that loves it because you love it because it looks cool and retro and boho, right? Mm-hmm. And then you could be the mother who remembers carrying it in college, or the grandmother who appreciates the craftsmanship, who remembers every single bag that she used to buy when 50, 60, 70 years ago were all made like this.
Right.
So, you know, it really is appealing to all ages if you're really looking at this as a holiday gift for someone. Look at the back of the map. You see France, you see Germany, you see Poland, you see
Hanover.
Turkey and Europe. I mean, it's just lovely.
Vienna.
I tell you, there's something about a map that just brings out such warm feelings to us and such a feeling of journey, adventure,
yes.
You know, our past, the future. It's just so warming. I have women that told me their first Patricia Nash bag was their husband's buying the signature map of Italy for them, and then that's how they got introduced to the brand.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, this is a similar thing. Here's this vintage map of Europe from the 1700s.
That's so cool.
1700s. That's been that I've really just brought back to life. That's the way I look at it on the screen. It is so warm. It is so inviting.
Yeah.
It's so gorgeous. It really is like that map is on this bag. It's just incredible, isn't it?
Well, yeah, and I think, again, when you're carrying it too, it evokes this almost feeling of, oh, she must be a world traveler. You know, you might just travel to your downtown. That's about as far as I get, but you evoke that feeling of it. Or maybe you are a world traveler, or maybe you hope to travel a lot in the future. But it always looks appropriate if you're going to the high school, you're gonna watch your kids play in a basketball game, or you're a 20-something and you're going off for your first job. This is gonna be a bag you will carry and truly love. And I always say, do the best you can. I had the best advice when I was in my 20s. And this person said to me, look, buy the best you can. Because when you invest in the very best, it's gonna last you so much longer than buying a whole bunch of inexpensive stuff that's gonna fall apart. And you know, it's true, especially with shoes and handbags. Oh my gosh, you know how you beat up your shoes, you always carry your handbag? Really go for the best you can get. But I love what Patricia does. She gives it that high end, really beautiful, you know, those stores you're kind of nervous to walk into that sell handbags. She gives us all of that attention to detail and then some, but it's not an astronomical price. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're gonna get the quality and you'll see it at home. I can't tell you how many of her bags have become customer picks very quickly. We're so lucky to have Patricia here on HSN because she allows us to move into that rarefied air of carrying a beautiful bag when normally we have to pass those stores in that fancy mall. Oh, I can't really buy that fancy bag in there. And what's even more interesting, when was the last time you went into one of those stores and saw anything with this much attention to detail? Even those stores are kind of cranking it out and putting a $1,000 price on it. Not here. Each and every one of these is touched by many hands and hours of love before it actually makes it here on the air with you and me. So let me explain what's happening. If you're kind of channel surfing, we're doing something crazy this weekend. We're literally broadcasting live for 49 hours, which is really cool. And we're spanning 4 different networks, including HSN2, our sister network. Helen Keeney's on right now. She's got a lot of great products. In fact, she's featuring Apple products. So if you're looking for one of those famous brands, which is Apple, check out HSN2, go to our hsn.com, and you can see what Helen's got going on right now. Yeah, you can order it just like you would order the items we're showing here. But if you're interested in Apple products, that's what she's doing. Also, our sister network, QVC and QVC2, they are doing the exact same thing. We have all different programming across 4 different networks. So we're gonna make shopping really fun for you. The other neat thing about it is, I can't even begin to list all the surprise appearances that are happening throughout the next 2 days. Like, I have a list this long, and it's really fun stuff. I'll tell you, I'm gonna come back and wrap up the event on Sunday night from 10 to midnight. I have 2 guest appearances. One of them is gonna be singing for 5 minutes. I'm not gonna tell you who he is, but you'll recognize him. And then another one is actually gonna be doing a holiday martini drink. Unfortunately, not here in the studio with me. But it's just, crazy stuff's gonna happen. It's really fun, and I hope you can really stick with us all weekend and check out all the fun experiences we have in store for you. All right, I do wanna go over the colors again, guys, and I wanna give you an update on MAP. So here we go. On this end, soft green, it's beautiful, almost like just a stunning Kelly green. Right beside this is such a classic. This one, of course, is gonna be the Oxblood. It is iconic in terms of a handbag color. So that's the tooled Oxblood. This is the famous brand new map. Of all of them we've sold so far, and I think how many we at now, Rocky? I haven't seen a counter lately, so I do not know. Well, we're gonna hit about 2,000 sold in just this first show. 900 of them are just in the brand new map design. So once again, if you want the map design, don't go to sleep without it. I'm telling you, you're gonna watch football all day tomorrow, or maybe you're checking out all the other networks and stuff going on, and you're gonna go, oh, I gotta have that map bag. And it's like, oh man, it's sold out. I'm just giving you a little heads up. This one here too is a classic. It's English. We're calling this one officially the British tan tool. That is, again, so neutral, so perfect. I love it with blue jeans. This is our blue tooled, so you have this beautiful, deep, gorgeous blue. And then finally, this is smoke, and this is actually the 3rd most popular. Now, what I love about the gray it acts just like a neutral. So if you already have a ton of black bags, I really hope you'll try the gray, because I love gray because it is, you can wear reds with it, pinks, browns look amazing, winter whites look great. Obviously black outfit back to the gray looks fantastic. So definitely try the gray if you have bags, maybe a lot of black bags, and you want to do something a little bit different. So Patricia, I do want to go back over the video again, because I want everybody to understand how much love and true craftsmanship. I mean, these are really artists who are creating each and every one of these bags.
Yes, and you could see it on the bag tonight, that how we hand cut all these panels. And then even the logo in the inside patch is all done with that one machine, that hand machine. And then we burn the edges, because when you hand cut that leather, it's going to fray a little bit. There you see the actual staining we do after we do the embossing and debossing on this leather. And just from the beginning, when you cut this out, Suzanne, it has to be a top grain vegetable tan leather for it to hold this kind of embossing. Lots of times you can't do this kind of embossing on a low-end leather because it will burn it, it will rip, it will tear. This will not do it, or it won't even hold the emboss. This holds it beautifully, and
Great
you
point.
can see all the hand burnishing on this.
Well, and to your point earlier, you said to be able to get this deep and rich embossing, it's got to be some of the best leather in the world, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It has to be 100% leather. You know, it has to be 100% full grain leather. You just can't get it to hold this kind of detail. And, you know, think of it like a waffle iron. We literally have a brass plate that is waffling this piece of leather. It takes a lot of stress on that leather. So if it's not that full grain, top grain leather, it would just get so loose, it wouldn't even hold all of it, or it would burn it. There's a lot of bad effects that has it. That's why you don't see this very often, people to do it. Or if you do, you see it that is very, very, very expensive. Like I've seen Ralph Lauren do it and just like be so, so expensive. I've seen some other really high-end luxuries that do it, and it's so, so expensive. So this really is a beautiful artisan bag at such an amazing value, and it's just such a wonderful size. You know, we all need big bags, we need small bags. You know, that's why, does any woman only own a one bag? No. Why? Because we know we like different bags for different occasions. And this is a beautiful casual bag that you could dress up or you could dress down, but you're going to find it's for your day in and day out routine. You're going to love this bag.
Well, the other thing too,
absolutely love its size.
And again, Patricia, we mentioned this, but I think it's so important. It's a year-round bag. Any of these colors will work year-round. It doesn't matter what season it is. It doesn't matter what fashions are coming and going. These bags will always be a part of your life. And I love this size too. I personally love being hands-free. I don't know why. For me, to carry a bag into a restaurant and put it down makes me nervous. I do go out with my friends to a couple of the fabulous little cocktail bars we have nearby. I hate setting a bag on a bar or setting it, or resting it somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm always worried, and the grocery store makes me crazy. I don't want to put the bag in the baby seat in the grocery store, that little, you know, part in the front. And then I'm going like this, and all I'm thinking about is, uh-oh, is my bag okay? So I love crossbody personally. I always have. I like to have my hands free because now my stuff's right here with me. I don't have to worry about it. It's not in the back of my mind going, oh, better hang on to your bag. It's on me. And this one is such a good size. Now, I want to show you. We're going to talk about the matching wallet here in just a second. So I want you to see, look at the size of this, look at how it angles down, so it's gonna hold bigger things down in the bottom. Such a great design. This is $65 and worth every last penny. This is a $90 wallet if you're to buy it at one of Patricia's boutique retailers. $90 at retail, okay? Look, this really, I think, shows how good a value the handbag is. So when you see this for only $129.99, I think this is a perfect example of what she's done. And she's done it because, you know what, we work directly with her. These are all totally exclusive to HSN. We're launching that brand new map print. It's the first map she's ever done beyond her signature Italian one. And that happened to be the first bag I ever bought. But I really hope you can appreciate this great value. And I hope you can share it with somebody. You know, you might have a gal and maybe she's getting ready to graduate from college, okay? And for Christmas, you know she just needs that really nice bag. She can wear it with jeans, she can wear it dressed up, she can wear it to the office, she can wear meeting her friends for lunch in the city or whatever it might be. Please get her a good bag. There's nothing better than sharing a great handbag with someone you love. Because again, this isn't a flash in the pan, oh, I'm gonna wear it for a week and it goes out of style. Or it falls apart because it's made of fake stuff, faux, and it's cardboard. This is something that she'll wear right now, and she might be 22, and then when she's 42, she's like, oh my gosh, I'm still carrying that bag my mom got me when I was 22. That's real value. That's really giving something to someone that for decades, they're going to enjoy carrying. And you said it so well, Patricia, she could be 19, she could be 99. Literally everyone, I think, will really appreciate the size of the bag and that timeless quality that you create.
I totally agree, because it's just, we remember this craftsmanship when we're 99. Mm-hmm. We remember carrying this in high school when we were 60, if we're 60. And for that younger girl, she just thinks it's the coolest bag ever, mm-hmm. because it's so boho chic. You know, when you're talking about a value, I love talking about the strap, Suzanne. Sure. Because how much would you pay for a belt that was all genuine leather on both sides? Great point. You know, I mean, this is one long piece of leather cut off on that hide laying down. That's a lot of leather. You just look at the bag part and the portion and the value here. What about this long crossbody strap? Point. That's adjustable. That's leather on both sides, and all the edges are burned. It's stitched on both sides, single stitch machine, all the way to both sides. Yeah. So it's an amazing crossbody strap on this bag. Yeah, I do, and I want to point that out too. Look, we really didn't feature it too much, but look at the stitches. Like you never see a thread that's kind of like barren. You see such consistency in the stitches, and that's just on the actual strap. And to your point, how much would you spend if you went into a designer store and you bought a simple, beautiful little leather belt? How much would it cost in that store? How much would a great little wallet cost if you went into a store? And they wouldn't be tooled like this. You're just not seeing this kind of old world craftsmanship that Patricia has kept alive and kept happening. So treat yourself tonight. I'm glad so many of you have. Right now, we've sold how many there, Rocky? Okay, we have now sold 2,100, not in 2 weeks. If you're new, it's not 2 weeks and it's not 30 days. Literally 2,100 in one show. So this is the perfect time to get it. Absolutely grab that mat bag before the day continues on, because that will be sold out early. All right, I do want to show you a couple more things. And don't forget, we have 5 flex pays. We have free shipping on everything for all weekend long. Visit hsn.com, and I love it if you could, because there are so many people on .com, and you could read the customer reviews. I think that's a really neat thing that we do. It could be the good, the bad, or the ugly. It's going to be there. And if you would like to check it out, maybe see what the customers are saying, absolutely go look. And you'll see Patricia has hundreds of fantastic customer reviews, 5 stars, really bragging about the quality of the bags. Well, now we're gonna move on to this beautiful wallet. And you know what I love doing? I love it when you have a great handbag and then you get to the grocery store line, right? And you go like this, and out of a great bag comes a fabulous wallet. And this one's beautiful. This is a brand new map design. I know Patricia's gonna kind of walk us through it. I have every wallet right now to match back to the today's special. But I will give you a little heads up. When we do the matching pieces, we bring in a whole lot less of these than we do of the main feature item. So I just would like everybody to know, we just don't have a whole lot of the matching pieces. This is also a wonderful way to start someone on a Patricia Nash collection. Trust me, they get one piece, you will come back for more. But again, we're talking about years of, you know, just such usefulness and beauty and quality that only Patricia Nash can do. All right, so Patricia, let's go through the features, because even this is so well thought out and so feature rich. I really appreciate that when
when you make anything, because you know you understand making a great wallet or a handbag.
Oh, well, thank you. I mean, first, I love the spring action ring, because you know how sometimes you get rings to put on something and you like break your fingernails just trying to get it on there. So it was really important for me to have something so simple. There you go. That's just a spring action. Clip it on to anything, your backpack, your tote bag.
Belt loop.
This bag today. Yeah, belt loop. And then it has a functional key ring. How many times do we just don't even have a key ring anymore? It's like hard to find. But then look at the zipper on this. This is all brushed brass or brushed nickel zipper. You see how it just glides to open. And when you open it up, you see the leather gusset on each side, which allows you to put like lots of dollars, coins, whatever in it. And then it's got two little slip pockets on each side, the front one being in leather on both sides.
Beautiful.
So it's really sturdy. It's going to keep things together. But I just love these like pieces like this that are so simple. Yes, we like these huge wallets that have all these things in it, but sometimes it's nice just to have those essentials. I mean, if you really think about everything in your wallet, how often do you use all that stuff in a big wallet?
Right.
You don't.
Right.
I mean, one thing that I've learned through this whole transition in our lives is that big isn't necessarily better. Efficient is the best, and this is such a fun piece. I love it. Grab it and go.
And you know what's really nice? Again, you maybe picked up the Today's Special for you. Grab the wallet for somebody else. You know, with 5 Flex and free shipping, you're going to spread those payments out, but you're spreading the love. And someone could really appreciate this and use this and really understand, and then maybe they come back and get a beautiful Patricia Nash handbag to go back to the wallet. All right, remember the wallets come in every single color of the Today's Special, all the same details you found on the Today's Special, repeated in the wallet. In fact, look at this tooling. I mean, this is amazing. Again, that unbelievable embossing and all that hand rubbing effect on each and every wallet, which is really pretty darn incredible when you think about it. Also, if you got a raggedy old wallet, daggone it, get a new one. Nobody likes seeing a raggedy wallet come out of a purse, okay? Hey, by the way, as I mentioned, we have so much going on. If you missed what's happening, spanning 4 networks, we are live for 49 hours total. We're in hour number 2. And what's really exciting is all the personalities and celebrities are going to be joining us, including actress and TV personality Whoopi Goldberg. She's going to join us live here on HSN in the 7 p.m. East Coast time hour later on today as she decorates her Christmas tree, and she's going to share her family traditions with us. Again, crazy stuff happening throughout both days. It's so much fun. There's so much going on, including Whoopi Goldberg is going to be joining us here on HSN at 7 p.m. tonight. All right, so come on over this way, guys, and do stay on the line for the Today Special. If you go to hsn.com, that is such an easy way to shop with us. It's just a couple of clicks and you've got your map bag or maybe your new bag and you're done. It's very, very easy to shop with us. And we do want to welcome everybody who's brand new. There's literally thousands of you who said, you know what? I'm tuning in for this crazy event and you're shopping with me tonight and I love it and I truly appreciate that as well. All right, check out this new bag. All right, here we go. So this is brand new and it's a hobo. Now, I am very particular about bags. I love handbags, I love shoes. I always say my weight can go up and down, but daggone it, I can rock a good shoe still, and I can rock a great handbag. And so I really take a lot of, I take my handbags seriously, I really do, because they're part of my personality, right? Like all of us. I don't particularly like hobos, and I'll tell you why. Most hobos are so sloppy, they almost puddle down, and that drives me crazy. I like a hobo that's got a little oomph to it, and clearly, Patricia understands that. But we still get that beautiful kind of soft U shape that is attractive in a hobo-style bag. Look at the tooling on this. Again, absolutely exquisite. This one is a little bit bigger than our Today's Special. It comes in at 11¼ inches long by 3½ inches wide by 9¼ inches high. And the strap, once again, crossbody if you'd like it to be, is 22 to 25 inches in length, okay? So now we have 4 different color choices, and I'm gonna talk about the matching wallet in just a second as well. The color choice is down here at the back. That's gonna be your beautiful blue tooled. The one right beside it's called red berry tooled. Then we have the signature map. Now this, is there only 60 left? this is almost gone. So I wanna show you, this is the new map that we launched tonight, and this is her iconic signature map. So it's very different from the original signature map. My first bag I bought from Patricia was the signature map bag, and I still love it to this day and carry it a lot. But this is the new map, launched tonight in our today's special. And then finally over there, I love this floral, and the reason I love it, it's a year-round floral. It doesn't scream just it doesn't scream just spring and summer. Literally, it is a year-round sort of vintage, beautiful print that she's created. All right, so here's what we're doing. As I mentioned, it's Shop With Us Live. We're 49 hours going live, even all night long, spanning 4 different networks, including our sister network, QVC. So we're gonna check in. We're gonna take a peek and see what they're doing right now. It's Rick Domeyer, my buddy Rick. Rick and I used to be on together years ago. I started in shopping and on television with QVC. And so Rick, I love him. And what are they selling? Supersonic portable LED TV with HDMI input and FM radio. Now what's really cool is HSN, HSN2, QVC, QVC2, live streaming on our social media sources. We are all going live for 49 straight hours. And I guess Rick started off with me at QVC, and obviously I'm launching it here at HSN, and you are the most important part of this whole weekend. Please also remember we have 5 flex pays on everything all weekend. And here's something you've all wanted, because I saw all of you commenting it on Facebook. We have free shipping all weekend. Yes, that's saving you a ton of money. You can get those Christmas shopping and holiday gifts picked up over our big weekend. All right, Patricia, let's kind of walk through this design, if you will. Where do you want to start?
Well, first of all, like you said, the shape, came from a 1960s hobo that was really just a shoulder bag, and I converted it into a crossbody. I love the shape of this. Like you said, it's structured, but still soft leather, and it's got that great little hobo dip on it. The side, though, you see how it gets wider towards the bottom all the way across. And then look at the functionality of this. You not only have that front slit pocket, but when you turn it around, you've got another slit pocket, right? And a zip on top of the slit pocket. So before we even get on the bag, you've got 3 compartments, right? Mm-hmm. So that's what I love about a bag like this. I love the shape. It's going to fit under your body, under your arm really nicely. And then you've got that secure zip area. And then you open it up, and you've got a wide mouth in there to get whatever you need. You've got those big elastic pockets on one side, a great zip that goes almost from side to side all across the back wall of that. So if you are a woman that needs a little bit more room, a little bit more bells and whistles, this has got all the organization that you'll love. But I love the outside organization because, Suzanne, I could just see someone throwing their keys in the zip area, right? Mm-hmm. Or maybe putting your big phone, your eyeglasses, your sunglasses, whatever, on one side. Then the other side, you might want to put, I don't know, your hand sanitizer, maybe your face covering, whatever it is. I mean, there's just so much functionality before you even get into your bag that on your crossbody, you can just get all these things in and out of your bag as you're moving around. So if you're a young mother, you're a grandmother, you know, you're somebody just on the go constantly, and you have to have all these things with you. This is a bag for you. And that is an amazing wallet.
We love this wallet, you guys. It holds everything, including your change and your ID in the front. This is available to match back to all 4 colors. So I'll show you. If you want to get the matching wallet, we've got all 4 colors available. It is also RFID protection, so it's going to protect your credit cards from people stealing your information electronically when they're inside there. This is brand new as well. So look how smart that is together. And again, this you carry all the time. You go to the groceries, you pull this out, go into the grocery store. Everything is organized, including you have a space for your bills as well, plus your credit cards, plus your driver's license, and it's protected. And this is available. I do not know the price off the top of my head. Oh, thanks, guys. But look at this. She even did a new little pocket. So there's 2 pockets, but watch this. She even hid another little coin pocket inside, made in leather. Isn't that sharp? So smart, Patricia. I love when you make any of these bags. And here's something really cute about the wallet, because I know we're going to talk about it more in depth. See, there's 2 snaps. You know why there's 2 snaps on there? I'll hold it so you guys can see it. 2 snaps right there. You know why? Because Patricia knows we stuff our wallets. And so she makes it so that as this grows bigger and bigger with all the junk we put in it, you still have more space for more stuff. Okay, clever, smart, right? We'll put the information up for this in just a second. And again, just as a reminder, I have all 4 colors available. Patricia, I do want to talk about your 2 prints, because we have 2 solids, 2 prints, especially the floral. Thank you for doing a year-round floral, because I think on a really gray, snowy, slushy, dark, you know, Midwest day, where I grew up in Ohio, it was that way all winter long. It's lovely to see a floral, but it doesn't scream, hey, I can only be carried in the spring and summer. This is truly year-round because of that vintage design.
Yes, and this is brand new. In fact, you can't even find it out in stores yet.
Ooh.
It's that new. Yeah, this is Victorian Rose Garden. It came from my inspiration in the Cotswolds in England. I remember going to those castles and seeing all the upholstery and the tapestries, and then I went into this little village, Suzanne, and found a dress that had these beautiful bouquets on there, and I thought, oh my God, I've got to do a handbag like this. So I wanted that neutral kind of biscuit background, similar to the European map background, so you could wear it year-round, but then have those bouquets of those beautiful English roses. There's something about an English rose that always just takes my breath away. The layers and the petals mixed with that lobster bisque and the red and that burgundy. And then we've got lots of foliage around it, a little bit of safflower blue, and a little bit of that dandelion yellow in there. So it's just a really beautiful feminine print, but not cutesy, not ditzy, just very romantic. Very Victorian, to be honest, is very Victorian. I love it.
Yeah, I do too. I just think this is an awesome shape. Also, you'll see it on the gals who have joined me tonight, our models, that it does fit closer to the body, even though, and I'll show you, here's a comparison. I'll put the matte bag back up here against the floral. You're gonna see this is, there it is. Thank you guys for shooting that. You can see it's very fitting close to the body, but it is a bigger bag. So if you're the kind of gal who just carries more stuff, maybe you've got more things you gotta throw in there. Definitely if you have a full-size iPad or full-size tablet, it will fit inside there. If you're traveling, now again, I have a few friends of mine who are in sales and they're starting to fly again, they're starting to travel to see clients again. It's a terrific bag for that, really nice. If you're the stay-at-home mom and you've got errands and you gotta run up to the school because you gotta take stuff to the kids or what have you, great bag for that kind of lifestyle as well. If you're retired, lucky you, and you're not working anymore, but you want a super bag because you love going to fall festivals and you go to holiday events, it's a terrific bag. But I do want to show you the difference between our today's special and this, so you can get kind of a size comparison. You can see this is definitely bigger than our today's special, okay? You still, what's amazing about the today's special is how much stuff we fit in here, but you can definitely see this is going to be kind of a medium to smaller size, where this is a medium to a little bit larger size. I just want to make sure you're really happy with what you're picking up tonight, so you understand that this is a bit bigger than our today's special. So if that's your kind of bag, great, go for it. We've got it. Also, just remember too, Patricia gives us special pricing that she does not offer even if you go to her website. You can go to her website, or her bags are at beautiful, beautiful boutiques around the world. I mean, you go into some gorgeous, really exclusive boutiques that you just truly have great owners who really have great style. You'll see her bags, which is fantastic, right? You're not gonna get this kind of pricing. She keeps this pricing exclusive for HSN customers, so you are getting the best value on a Patricia Nash bag. All right, so let's talk about the matching wallet. I love this wallet. I think, Patricia, now you know I love your organizational wallets, but a lot of times those are a bit bigger, right? I'm a big fan of them, but you were able to sneak in tons of organization in this wallet, but it's still a petite size.
Yeah, you know, I love to go to these vintage shops, whether they're in Paris or Milan, and especially London, because they were so good at all these small leather goods over the years. Look at the frame bag. First of all, to put a frame on a wallet is always a passion and a love of mine. So I love that. What an easy way to throw in those coins and all that. That little button area in the center Have you ever lost, like, your zipper comes off of your jacket, or your snap, or a button off the kids' clothes? I love that because it was where you put those little bits in there that you don't want to lose,
A
right?
button, yeah.
And, yeah, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So, and then I love that it's on the outside. Then you've got the ID window, so you don't have to open up your wallet all the time. You could just show your ID. Then when you open it up, you've got even more ID. You've got all those credit card slots. You've got slots for your dollars. So, yeah, you've got two different areas for that. Maybe it's your notes, and then maybe it's your dollars.
Coupons.
Yeah, and then, like you said, you've got two areas to snap it. So when you overstuff it, you can still close it, because I know we do that. But it's also leather, so it's also going to naturally breathe and open more. But this is just a really old-fashioned wallet that I found in a vintage shop and then made it for today's woman.
Also, it has RFID protection. What does that mean? When your credit cards are inside here, you cannot get your information stolen electronically. It's a big deal. You definitely want to have that, and that's actually built into that wallet. $99.75. One little note, because I love this wallet, guys, but I just once again want to point out just value. This wallet is 100% worth $100, okay? Definitely, if you were at a really beautiful, handbag shop or couture store, their wallets are going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. This is $100, this is $129. I just wanted to prove to you one more time and kind of bring home just what a great value the Today Special is. Because if this is $100 by itself, there's a whole lot more work that goes into making a full-size handbag, okay? So if you missed out, our Today Special is still available. This is the brand new map design. We have sold 2,200 in just tonight's show, just the launch of our big 49-hour shopping event. 2,200 already sold. Of the 2,200 in the map design, we have sold over 1,000. So basically almost half the quantity in the map design alone. And the only reason I update you on that is if you really love it, and these are great bags you can get really passionate about, don't hesitate to order the map tonight, because unfortunately it's not going to be available later on. It just won't, not at this rate, when we sold more than 1/3 of our quantity just in the map alone. Okay, got to give you a quick update on something else. hsn.com. So if you've never shopped with us before, or maybe been shopping with us for years, we have a very vigorous website. And what's really kind of funny about it, there's stuff on there that even I don't know we have. For example, we have baby clothes. We literally have infant clothes on hsn.com. We also yesterday, or the day before, because I was doing an NFL show. Oh yeah, by the way, if you didn't know that, we have amazing NFL gear. Most of it is exclusive to HSN. It's so cool. So if you've got a football fan, you want to buy them gifts, shop with us. What we found yesterday, we have sold live mums, yes, flowers, for the football fan. It's crazy. Go check it out. And then you'll see thousands and thousands of products. The vast majority we do not have a chance to get on the air. So definitely check it out when you get a chance. You'll be pleasantly surprised at what you'll find. Also, get our HSN card this weekend, and here's why. Most of the time when you get the card, we give you a $10, we give you $10 to shop on us. Sometimes we do $20, which is pretty good. We rarely do $40. So imagine if you went to a grocery store and you're at the checkout line and the cashier says, is this your first time shopping at this grocery store? And you go, well, yes, it is. And the cashier says, well, you know what? We're just gonna take $40 off your bill. You would fall on the floor. You'd like drop dead thinking, what, you're gonna give me $40 off this cart of groceries just because I'm shopping for the first time with you? And the person goes, yes, you'd be a fan forever. That's what we're doing with the card. We want you to be a fan forever, and if you get the card this weekend, you will indeed get $40 off towards that very first purchase using our card. Tons of other benefits you get behind that, but that's the biggie this weekend. All right, we've got a couple more things we're gonna show. By the way, stay with me. I ain't done yet, and you aren't either. Juliana Rancic, you know her from red carpets. We've seen her for years. She's just one of the most amazing women in the world. She's so passionate. She has a beautiful clothing line. I'm launching brand new items next hour with her, including a legging, and we've never done a legging on the air across all of our brands like you're gonna see next hour, including the most amazing turtleneck I'm 100% in love with. She's gonna be joining me live, so stay with us as we continue our big 49-hour event, okay? Juliana Rancic's coming up next with G by Juliana. All right, but before we do that, I have another brand new bag. Totally different story here. This is going in a completely different direction, and I love that. This is brand new. This is called a coated canvas bag. Boy, talk about weather friendly. This is $119.50. Again, 5 flex on everything all weekend, free shipping all weekend, great colors. We start off here with the travel stickers. The next one over here is going to be the European map. Look how fun that turned out. Then we have this one, which is called our Heritage Multi. Look at all those beautiful fall colors in that one. And then finally, the last one is going to be our Rustic Mums. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, I have to tell you, Patricia, love, love, love this. My gosh, you did a coated canvas. Kind of describe what that technique is.
This is a linen canvas. So, you know, sometimes you see a coated canvas and it feels really rough and cheap. This feels like buttery, doesn't it? It just feels buttery. It's really refined. The print just looks gorgeous on it. And, you know, I did it because women were saying, you know what, I love my leather bags. Don't stop making leather. But can you put some of your amazing prints on a bag that I can roll up and put when I go camping, when I go hiking, when I, you know, doing those outdoor things that sometimes I don't want to take my leather bag out. I want something that I could just throw around or have in the boat or put on the beach. So I started working with this maker on this and finally mastered this coated canvas, and it's just wonderful. Very lightweight, easy to use. You could just do whatever you want to this, drop it in the water, whatever. It's just a great active bag.
Bag. Now I want to show you this too. Look at this. Let's say you go on a trip.
Yeah.
Finally, you're going to go on a trip, right? And you're like, okay, I'm going to carry one bag from Patricia, a crossbody. Great, great, great. But you've got to have that second bag for all the extra goodies or when you get there or whatever. We just like taking more bags. Look at how flat this packs. Now, I would not say that about her other bags. Traditionally, they're going to have a lot of body and a lot of shape to them, like the Today's Special. But isn't that awesome? You get to wherever you're going, and let's say it is the beach or the lake, or you're going to go somewhere casual, and maybe it's the cruise you're going to go on. This is the one that really has that kind of fun, funky, casual look to it. Also, Patricia, please describe the handle on this. It's totally adjustable. What did you do? Because this is very different.
Yeah, I wanted to use something that felt like a satin nylon. So again, totally water resistant, but look at how easy it is to adjust it. Yeah. Sometimes when you have those, the webbing like this is so hard to adjust, right? You're fighting it. Right. This is just like butter, just really super, super easy. And it'll adjust to any body size, and you just put it on and go. I mean, it's just a really easy bag.
Okay, so again, guys, just gonna show you, we've got brand new prints. This is the first time she's ever done anything like this. And this also might be really fun for maybe a younger person. Maybe somebody who doesn't want like a serious bag, something a little more fun and funky. This is definitely it. So as I mentioned many times over the last 2 hours, but in case you missed out, we're doing a Shop With Us Live. It's a 49-hour event. We are live throughout the entire night, 49 straight hours across 4 different networks. And I'm checking in with Helen right now. She is on HSN2. And this, she's showing a beautiful Samsung TV. That TV is gorgeous. And what's really neat is between all of the networks here that are owned by Curate, our parent company, we are all live all weekend long. Everybody has 5 flex. Everybody has free shipping. Tons of surprises happening at all 4 networks. So definitely just scan through, check it out. You can even see us on our live streaming on many, many of our social media sources. It's just it's the biggest shopping weekend we have ever done, with a lot of fun, a lot of exciting things happening. And I'm so lucky to be here kicking it off with you. And I'm actually going to close it down and do the grand finale Sunday night from 10 p.m. to midnight. So you got to keep joining us. You got to hang out and see what's going to happen. Again, stay right there for our bags. This one is called the travel stickers. This one is called the European map. So same design as our Today's Special, but in that really cool coated canvas. This one's going to be our Heritage Multi, and this one's going to be our Rustic Mums. I love that deep, deep red color. All right, I missed what you said there, Rocky. What are we doing? I gotta say goodbye to Patricia Nash for now, but she will be returning later. Patricia, thank you for an awesome start to our big weekend.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I enjoy it, and this is so exciting, so everyone stay tuned.
We're gonna let Patricia get a couple hours of sleep, but again, she'll be back live in a few hours, so we've got a lot more coming up. All right, so here's what's gonna happen next. I'm not going anywhere. You gotta hang with me because I'm so excited. One of our favorite people in the whole wide world, a brilliant designer and really a brilliant woman, Juliana Rancig's joining me next with her clothing line.
Want to be the best gift giver this season? It couldn't be easier at the hsn.com gift store, where you can find thousands of gifts for everyone on your list. Just search by person, price, category, or even by interest, and we'll take care of the rest. Discover our holiday gift guides and get inspired by our festive tips and tricks videos. You'll never run out of ideas at the gift store. Search gifts at hsn.com.
Ever since I was a little girl, I have been fascinated with butterflies. I love to watch their delicate little wings carry them toward the heavens like they don't have a care in this world. This is one of the things that inspired me to create my own perfume. It's a mixture of some of my favorite scents. It's soft, cloud-like, smells like I think angels might smell, and hopefully you'll want to smell like an angel too. Scent from above, here on HSN.